night with a joystick as his guide, diving deep, nowhere to hide. Driving that truck down the lane, street lights flicker, a haunting flame. Community's cheering out his name. In this race, there's no one to blame. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer. Chasing shadows in the light. Every challenge feels just right. Game's not over till it's bright. Loke's in it for this fight. Neighbors knocking, hear the blast. Another adventure in the past. Laughing harder, the night's vast. In this moment, he'll make it last. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer.
Where is it going?
Tower, Korean Air 5 with you, runway 1 left.
Delta 2558, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 4553 with information India, requesting push and start.
That's this plane over here that just requested push back. This plane's backing up without the tug. Without the tug. That's one way of doing it. Oh wow, I am like blocking both sides. Okay. Those towns, when you see the that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, Cordair. That did not happen, Cordair. What is that guy doing?
What? You guys seeing this part right here?
Do I have a customer on fire? I have a customer on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Holy heck, if my air strafing skills were not on par, I would be dead right now. I think I'm gonna just sit right here. Oh. Goodbye, Locke.
Stop! I think I overshot it. Oh shoot, now there's two of them. Oh, they can! They can! Oh my gosh, they can climb! No! Get away from me! I'm a horrible shot, I know. Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Who do we have here? We got... Biker thinks they are first to cause trouble today. Are you sure about that, Biker? Are you sure about that? I don't know, Biker. Are you the first to cause trouble today? Live Rosen is here too. How you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Okay, I need to get out of here so that I can get my... Okay. I'm like trapped. I don't know where I'm going. Alright. I picked a pretty long trip on this first one, so not such a good morning. Home with some food poisoning. Oh no, that's never fun. Didn't cook the meat all the way. I'm sorry about that. And I hit the guardrail. Oh well. I was on OCRP a couple times over the weekend. I did do some deliveries, yes, no, not yesterday, Saturday afternoon. When I was shocked that we have a new delivery truck, courtesy of Biker. Biker got us a new delivery truck. It was fun driving around with that truck. We have at least 10 items. Well, as of Saturday, we had at least 10 items of everything that we sell in stock. What can I change about this? I can't make it, let's do this one. Oh. Take job. Live version has checked in. 10 times, nice. second. Jump over here and do a couple things over here. Let's try this. Okay, there you go. Got that done. And get that up. Okay. Oh, I want to take a look at the map. So we're going to be headed all the way up. Looks like we're going to be taking a couple roads that I've never driven on. That's nice. But this road I have driven on. And then it has me to this road right here that I haven't driven on, which is good. Good. I like that. I like that it's going to make me do that. Then this I have driven on. Can we do that? Okay. I'm rerouting to try to get some, oh gosh, this is going to be a fun road. Why did I pick that? Oh well, that's fine. Oh, you know what? Can I do this? Oh yeah. And then this spot right here has been redone. So I gotta drive through that. I also adjusted some prices yesterday. Yeah. Did you see that what's his name? Andrew was complaining about prices. I'm not sure if you saw that. He called out a store for price gouging. What did you do this weekend? I mostly chilled at the casino. Oh gosh, no, I didn't see that yet. Let's see, what did I do? So, went to. I didn't go for a bike ride Saturday morning because one, it was threatening to rain, and two, I needed to get leaving early to get over to one of my niece's games, and then after I got back, I was on OCRP a little bit, doing delivery runs for a biker's store. After I ate dinner, I spent 4 hours as a police officer on the life server. We had a standoff, but somehow the person that we were looking for got away. This is strange. I did stop in a few stores to check prices and saw a few were extremely expensive. Yeah. There was a store that Andrew said that the store off the 15, like the 402 and the 15, was it 402 or 404, whatever? They're like the bacon muffin thing, bagel thing, was like $20 for one, and he was saying, "Oh, this store is price gouging. Don't go to there." Let's see, yesterday did some shopping, grocery shopping, did some stuff around the house. Hell for them, prices just robbed them. They are robbing too. was on a little bit yesterday afternoon for as Medic, and then went to my parents' house for dinner. Didn't do too much. $20 for a muffin isn't too far off from what I've seen, and for $10 at real gas stations. Hey Courtney, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Yeah, you know, right now prices are nuts. I saw a picture of a store, I think it's Alabama, where they're selling, was it steak at $39.99 a pound. It's like, what the casino was fun, but not going back until next year. I lost too much. Oh gosh. But at least you had fun. You set the prices a little high compared to some, but cheaper than others. Yeah, well, technically, since we are pretty much far away from most of the action. Think about this, biker. When on Saturday night when I was Leo. Hey, Aurelia, how you doing? I'm not doing much. Just relaxing at home this morning. Because I woke up with a headache. Oh, waking up with a headache is never fun, and I just hit the guardrail. So, biker, think about this. Saturday as a Leo, I had the first 2 calls that I had was in Roxwood, so I had to go to the racetrack, and then as I was leaving the racetrack, I got sent to the airport, and then the rest of my calls was down in the Grapeseed, Sandy, Harmony area. I was in Saturday night. You were? Oh, wow. We didn't run into each other, did we? I mean, Courtney, waking up with a headache is never fun. I do that. I have that happen every now and then. My favorite thing is like, oh, I woke up with a migraine, so I'm not coming in. And it's like, people are like, oh, you know, when you feel like a migraine come on, this is what you need to do. It's like, yeah, how do you expect me to feel a migraine coming on when I'm asleep? Think about that one for a second before you answer. I'll trade with you, Courtney. Biker, I'd rather have a headache than food poisoning. That's just me. I'm just gonna go for it. I went through the roundabout. So Courtney called in sick to work, Biker called in sick to work, Cerealia called in sick to work, Live Rosen called in sick to work. Oh yeah, we're all sick today. Yay. Actually, I don't know about Cerealia or Rosen. Woke up around midnight and it wasn't good. I woke up about 1 this morning. I had to go around and shut windows because it was raining. I'm like, nope, I don't want the rain coming in. I don't want everything getting wet. It's not fun. All I do is take Tylenol, then I'm fine, but I'm okay with my headache, Biker. I'm working riding around in a side-by-side checking panels, definitely working hard. Don't drive that side-by-side all crazy like. Don't want to crash her. I work 10 hours a day, but I only do about 3 hours actually fixing shit. I know that feeling. We had a job where, like, I worked an 8-hour shift, and I'd spend like an hour and a half of actually doing work, because the rest of the time there's nothing. I'm waiting for stuff to do. Wonder why that name is crossed out on that sign. Once you become project manager in a few years, you can just chill in the office. Yeah. Well, you got a goal to work on, Roger. Just get through that project manager level. Yesterday was the first time in a long time that Leon was under 150k. Wow. I saw a little bit of Lexi's stream, and she was like in a warehouse making drugs, and I'm like, biker, you need to start doing that in your apartment. Now that we have the stuff that we need. Yeah, already started. Nice. I mean, I already have a character that's willing to sell it for you, but you probably want to stab him. Because that character stabbed Ian 3 times already. Oh wait, that character also accidentally stabbed you. Unfortunately, I hit a wrong key and lost. Oh no. Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to make more deliveries to the store. My brother runs his own site at his company. That MF makes $80 an hour sitting in the air all day. Jeez. Taking the scenic route. Yep, taking the scenic route. Lexi was selling them for $1, so I bought all but 5. Called me rude. I couldn't stop laughing. Well, I told Lexi, like, hey, I found this bracelet for you to wear, and she's like, no, that would be rude. I'm not wearing that bracelet. Oh shoot, okay, you're going that way. He's like driving in the grass. I believe that I'm up to 1,500 baggies again. Expensive mistake, yeah. Sounds like it. I believe that Angelo has put one of those bracelets on Lily's star. I think they're doing like a little series of that right now. Was that a player? Yes, that was a player. That was a player. Just like, okay. Probably would have been funnier if it was an AI, right? 1,500 bags. Damn, you never have to sleep again. Well, technically, he never has to worry about trying to find bags because we can just do deliveries. I accidentally stumbled upon an Australian manufacturer of electric vehicles when I was reminiscing about Australia having a vehicle manufacturer. Hey, Skash, how you doing? What trouble have you been causing? Oh, they are empty. They have this van that's pretty sweet for small biz, really. Were you trying to look for, what is it called, a ute? Skash? Trying to find a new, ute? Is that what it's called? Modular back end? Okay. We had the Ute, but now Ace makes the Ute. Okay. Basically back into the van can be swapped out in 15 minutes. Nice. Anything electric I will pass on. What I hate about electric cars is not the cars itself, it's the drivers. They seem to think that they own the road. Like, they can weave in and out of traffic all they want. They can run red lights, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but with a range of 215 kilometers, it screams inner city driving. Yes. Stop calling me out. No. I call out bad drivers as many times as I can, Raja. Ian, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Were you doing the prison? Yeah, you were doing the prison thing last night, weren't you? Yeah, you were doing that. Electric vehicles don't survive the weather here too well. The people are finding out that quickly. For a van, that sounds perfect for a small business. I'm the safest driver around. Ian is in prison. Forever. Yeah. I told him that that's probably the safest place for him, since I can't get in to stab him. Why is Ian in prison? His character RJ did some fraud on OCRP, and that character got sentenced to like 30 days in prison. I mean, couldn't you just jump the fence? Not really? I guess what I could do is get a helicopter and fly in. Guilty by association for fraud. Not by association, just guilty. Alright, Ian? You're not guilty by association, you're just guilty. Yeah, roleplay, Scash, roleplay, OCRP. Oh, by association, that's how they get, yeah. Ian, from what I understand, you were the mastermind of it, so... Actually, I don't know about that. Falls. Oh, you know what, Ian? Saturday night, you got onto OSRP, right? Or, well, it probably was Sunday morning for you when you got onto OCRP. He was set up to look like the mastermind. All the evidence is there. He did it. He was the mastermind. He was the one that planned it all. Ian, what did you get in about? Let's see. I think that your stream started like 10 p.m. my time. That would have been 1 a.m. Eastern. Does that sound about right? Hey, Tiger Beast, what's up? How you doing? Ooh. I gotta go this way? Wait. Nope, nope. I was supposed to go that way. Uh-oh. Better call Sal. Yep, that's about right. Ian, this is what irritates me about that, Ian. I can't go through here. Oh, okay, I gotta do that. I drove by the prison and yelled hello to RJ last night. So Ian gets onto OCRP Saturday night, 10 p.m. my time. And I go off duty from being Leo at 11 p.m. my time. So for an hour we could have ran into each other and we did not. What troubles you've been causing, Tiger? All of them, I'm sure. Somebody was shooting into the prison last night and hit Craig. We never saw who did it or if they got caught. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't me. The only character of mine that has a gun is my Leo. The rest of my characters have a knife and crowbar. I never went to find the black market. Don't worry, he is bulletproof. Not a lot, actually. Not been in 5M scene for a bit, aside from a race I did on Saturday. Oh, really? Was that the dirt bike race on 4S RP that Ian was part of? Wasn't me either. None of my characters have guns. I'm gonna have to try to watch Ian's side of that race. Lots of time and effort. Was amazing, yeah. I did horrendous. Hope that makes you proud, Hog. You did just as bad as me or worse than me? I mean, if you've seen me do Wreckfest, you know that I rarely finished a race. I think I've only won once. I think only one time I've gotten on podium. No, I take that back. Twice I got on podium, and that's because everybody else wrecked out. Last place, damn near every time. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Craig RP. I really need to check it out one day. Someone got ejected from their vehicle, if I recall. Was it me? I wasn't part of the race. I have yet to play Wreckfest with anyone other than the AI. Okay. Well, we were doing a Rec Best League for a while, and I felt bad about that, slowing down the race, but with that ejection I needed to RP it. Dude, don't worry, it gave the medic something to, see, that's the thing, like when I know that a medic's on, I'm always trying to see if I can find something for them to do. Yesterday I was medic and I had only one call in the 4 hours I was on. One call. That's why you wear a seatbelt? Ian doesn't even know what seatbelt is. And shortly followed by the Leo having something to do. Oh no. What did you do, what did you do, Tiger, to get the Leo involved? Or did the Leo become like the safety cars going out there? Rosin, Ian doesn't like to wear seatbelts. There's been a couple of times when he was doing a media ride along and he went flying through the windshield. This should make you happy, Locke. I'm gonna make a character to do a ride along with you. Oh, great! A ride along with Biker. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to find something to run into. I didn't. One of the racers hit someone, then tried to punch a cop and ran off. Oh gosh. Then the chase went down Sonora Highway to the city, right? I don't know where they went after the track. They left the track. That's all we know. I gotta get my seatbelt fixed. Sometimes it doesn't unlock when I go to take it off unless I push it like 25 times. Oh gosh. That'd be a nightmare if you were in an accident trying to get out while the car is burning. Gotta get that taken care of, Rosin. But I will behave, since if I ever decide to get Leo tags, that will be my cop character. Nice. Like IRL car, Rosin? Yeah, I think that's what Rosin means. Mustang problems. Oh no. not the Mustang. I used to build seats for a company. I wonder if maybe the connector has come loose. Now it's making me wonder if you're the one that built the seat, Tiger, that Rosin's having issues with. This seat was built by Tiger Beast. Figured I should learn what I can before I join training meeting. Okay. I'm probably the worst person to learn from. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, not for Ford. Damn, Ford going cheap in hiring Tigers. Yes, yes. You're right, Rosin. You're right. This really is like go AFK again? She hasn't said anything lately in a while. She like checked in, said hi, and then left, right? She's probably napping. Okay, yeah. More power to her. Only one stall? Jeez. This would be a nightmare in Convoy. Ian checking in. Hey Ian, what troubles have you been causing? Oh wait, we all know what troubles you've been causing, told me. Oh no. Oh no. We got a tornado coming through. Is everybody okay? Do we need to send B-Tuck out on search and rescue mission? Oh, Ian, did you watch that clip that I sent you? Welcome to the cool kids side, Ian. I need to take it by the dealer and get it fixed, but I know if I go, I'm leaving the car with a new car. Oh no. You don't need to leave with a new car. Maybe you do need to leave with a new car. Shoot. No, I forgot 1 minute. I don't think VTuck has seen it yet. What does the emotional damage one do? I didn't want to play it. Do it. Play it. Just play it. Just play it. Next time we are in server together, Locke, remind me to give you a set of keys. Ooh. Okay. I was gonna just break in, but that's fine. That's easier for me to steal. No, I'm just kidding. To the apartment. Alright, I'll try to remember that. I'm gonna try to be on this Friday. It seems like there's a lot more action on Friday nights than Saturday nights. So I'm gonna try to be on Friday night probably as a Leo. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to get my ears blown out. I don't think I have anything that does that. Like, I think those require bits. You were in Friday. Yeah. You said something like an earthquake and the power went out. I'm gonna have to take a look at people's streams from Friday night to see what happened. Yeah, the earthquake surprised the crap out of you. Oh, speaking of earthquake, there was an earthquake this morning in Berkeley, Northern California, by San Francisco Bay area. It's like a 4.5, I think it was. Y'all ever seen Friday? The movie Friday? I don't think I have. If Santa Maria gets an earthquake, I'm running my... you'll get earthquakes... you'll get earthquakes in Santa Maria. I mean, you probably won't be the epicenter of an earthquake, but you'll feel it. You'll feel an earthquake every now and then. There was a epicenter in Ojai about 2 years ago. I think it was close enough to that Santa Maria felt it. If you don't like jump scares, you will hate the earthquakes. I'm gonna be like, upside down, upside down. They are making a new one? Oh no. Oh great. Hi Chuck, how you doing? Storms make my anxiety bad, so I don't know what an earthquake would do. Probably safer than a tornado, but I could be wrong. Okay, so speaking of tornadoes, you know, I have my cell phone on, you know, so that it's supposed to like alert me when there's extreme weather condition in my area. Yeah. There was a tornado that touched down about a mile away from where I lived in North Carolina, and I never got a warning. Never got a warning. Now my friends did. That lived, you know, a couple houses down. They got a warning. They took shelter. I just slept right through it. Did not get a warning. since I'm homesick, I may hop in server in a bit to check on the store and check out a theory. Okay, cool. That's one of the reasons I'm so glad to be out of Texas. Too many tornadoes. Hopefully they ain't bad here. I don't know about Santa Maria, but here, so in Orange County, there has been 2 tornadoes. I'm sorry, 3 tornadoes events during my lifetime. And I've only lived in Orange County since I was 13. So 2 of those events was at the beach in very extreme weather, so nobody was going to be at the beach when it's raining, you know. And one of the events was microburst tornadoes that happened in 3 different locations, all in the city of Costa Mesa. And I was working in Costa Mesa at the time. Damn, only 3 since 1950? Okay. Thank you, Rosin. But as far as I'm aware, Santa Maria doesn't get them, or hasn't had them, but I'm not 100% certain on that. In Texas, we got around 5 a week, depending on the month. Oh gosh! So there was an was it February of 2020? There was a tornado event in when I was in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's like I go down to check out of the hotel, and there's like, oh wow, there's a lot of debris. I'm walking it over to the desk, and I'm like, what's up with all the debris outside? And they're like, oh, there was a tornado. Did you not get the warning to go take shelter? I'm like, no. And they're like, oh. I go, you might want to check about the room I was in, because I never heard any warning. We had 2 tornadoes hit here this summer. Oh gosh. And they're like, okay. What do y'all got planned for next weekend? It's too far away to plan. Sorry. No. One of my nieces, she has a game on Friday, but I don't think I want to drive all the way there. It's an away game. It's not a home game. It's an away game, and it's for me to get to the game on time. It's going to be about a 2-hour drive with rush hour traffic, and it's going to be like an hour and a half drive back. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Sorry. I can get you there in 45 minutes. I plan to drive down to San Francisco for the weekend, see the Alcatraz Island. Oh, okay. So, funny thing about Alcatraz Island, one of my former coworkers, her and her husband, they decided San Francisco was a place they were going for their honeymoon. And so they went to there for their honeymoon, did all a bunch of stuff. And when they came back, she was showing me some pictures, and so like, we have no clue why these are here. They were on Alcatraz Island, and there's cannons on Alcatraz Island. We took pictures of them. We thought this was a prison. Why would there be cannons at a prison? I'm like, you do realize that Alcatraz used to be a fort before it became a prison, right? What? Oh my gosh, you guys should have taken the tour. You would learn a lot more. You actually didn't know that? No. It's like, yeah. So here, if I go to Huntington Beach, if I go to Bolsa Chica Beach, Bolsa Chica wetlands, there, if you hike around the Bolsa Chica wetlands, you can find areas where there's still remnants of coastal batteries that were set up to defend the coastline during World War II. They was talking about opening back. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about opening back up. They opened up something called Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, which, as I understand it, was they were ordered to shut it down by a federal judge. I thought that place was in bad condition, could be wrong. Alcatraz is probably in really bad condition to open up as a prison. If they were to do that right now, it's like, no, you'd have to. You'd probably be spending 5 years to get it ready to be to have prisoners, with all the work that would have to be done. Yeah, that place in Florida, they lost 1,000 inmates overnight. Oh, jeez. Like, they escaped, or they died? Wait, what happened? Did the alligators get in? And the guy just sat there and like, okay, do you think that guy's gonna, $5? Do you think that guy's gonna win? Retrofitting Alcatraz would probably be more expensive than tearing it down and rebuilding. Yeah. Sometimes it's more cost efficient to tear down and rebuild than to retrofit. They don't know. They just dropped off the earth. If they destroyed that place, people would probably riot. Probably. I hit the wrong button. The Historical Society would definitely riot. It is registered as a National Historic Monument. See, I told you, the Historic Society would probably riot.
Je vais aller chercher une corde, une poutre et puis
Bah je viendrai aussi.
allez, je prends une rallonge de corde alors.
There's a convoy right there.
Putain, ça a carrément changé là.
Non, je m'en fous. Tu m'as saoulé.
Okay, change my radio. So I don't have to hear people. What are you doing after stream, Jalak? So I will be heading to the bank because I got a check to deposit. I didn't do grocery shopping yesterday. I went to Costco and Sam's Club, and I didn't get milk. So I need to take a look at the milk, see if I need to stop at the store. Then get lunch and then come home. I got dishes to do, but that's neither here or there. But probably will jump on. Oh, I'm gonna jump on to Star Trek Online to get the freebie thing today, which will come out at 10 a.m. because I got yesterday's freebie, and then I will probably be either edit video or jump onto OCRP and do some deliveries probably after 1 p.m. today. He's gonna chill in his mansion. Nope. Ugh. Okay. This is a long trip. Where am I, by the way? Did I just make it into Germany? I think I just made it into Germany. Huh. Probably did. It is supposed to be a 4-hour drive to San Francisco, but something tells me it's going to turn into 6. Probably do that because of traffic. Especially weekend traffic. Well, if you go Friday, it'll probably be 6 hours, but if you go Saturday, it'll probably be 4. If you go early, leave early Saturday, it'll probably be a 4-hour drive. I gotta remember to put on my parking brake on those hills. Oh, yeah. That might help. Also turn your tires depending on where you're parked. It's like if you're facing uphill, turn the tires away from the curb. Facing downhill, turn the tires towards the curb, right? Not like it's going to make much of a difference on those hills. Yes, that is correct. I would personally hate to try to parallel park on those hills. Oh, yeah. Driving a manual? Oh my gosh. Oh, up those hills? Oh no. You had a red light, you're facing uphill. You're gonna be. Hopefully they're not like bump on your bumper. You start going back, inching backwards a little bit, they're honking at you like, hey! I haven't driven a manual in about 10 years. Been about 10 years since I last driven a manual. I got 6 months of manual experience. It's gonna be fine. Oh no. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I miss driving a manual. I really wish manufacturers would bring them back. Nah, because all the lazy people will be complaining about how hard it is to drive the vehicle. Yours is a 2020 what? I think the last car I've seen that was a manual transmission was a 2014 model. Too bad, then they can stay with the automatics. Yeah. I just feel like you get better gas mileage on a manual transmission, but that's just me. Is it a smaller car? It's a Mustang GT. So it's pretty small. Not something you want if you have back problems, that's for sure. What if you're tall like me and have a history of hitting your head getting into a car? Yeah, I drive a Silverado, and you can't even order a standard transmission in full-size trucks anymore. Only manual I know that are in new cars is the Challenger and Mustang. They quit making the Challenger and the Camaro though. This convoy. It's like two different convoys going on right there, just following each other. There's a few small cars with stick, but too small for my large frame. You gotta go to the gym and get that beer gut belly gone, biker. Although for me, it'd still be too small because I'd still be hitting my head getting in and out. My car is around 5 inches off the ground, so you probably would hit your head every time. Oh gosh. That's not the case. 6'2" and built like a football player. I'm 6'3", biker. But more like a basketball player, or baseball player, or a nerd. I don't know. I'm not like a football player. I'm a bit on the small side. Rosin is 5'11", 110 pounds, so definitely a football player. Yeah, I'm 6'3", 224 at my last doctor's appointment. Still trying to lose a little bit more weight. A twig, got it. Yeah, pretty much a twig. See, if y'all gave me like 80 pounds each, I would be doing alright. Well, you know, when I went to the doctors in January of 2020, I was 6'3", 198 pounds. And then I went on this trip to Nashville, came back, and then everything shut down because of COVID. The gym was closed. I didn't do too many long walks and stuff, and my doctor's appointment kept getting postponed because of COVID and people being sick at the office. So finally, when I got into doctors in was it 2021, September of 2021, I was 295 pounds. I gained almost 100 pounds. Like, oh, I gotta work out. It come in pretty handy doing security work, and when I was a bouncer on weekends. Oh, nice. Oh no, it's raining again. No! Back when I used to drink meat and the bouncers didn't mix. Oh no. So how many times did you get thrown out, Rosin? I was chilling until it was time not to be too many times. Oh, they're bobtailing. Oh boy, they probably have your a picture of you on the wall saying "Do not let in." I was the type of drunk that always wanted to pick a fight, but never won. See, I'd be afraid to get too drunk and get into the fight. What in the world? That's strange. The reason the reason is, like, if I got into a fight with a black belt, like being a black belt, even with arthritis in my left hand, no, I was like, no, scary thought. After about 10 shots and a few beers, you kind of stop being scared. I sent a few drunks to the hospital in the past. Oh gosh. I'd be scared to be a bouncer nowadays. People pull guns out easily. Oh gosh, yeah. You'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're at capacity, and they'll pull a gun out and be like, no, we're getting in. You promise that they truly deserve it, though? If you say so, biker, we will believe you because you said so, okay? Alright, biker. Deal? When a girl got hit with a bottle, oh yeah. Yeah. Don't hit anybody with a bottle. No. Unless it's RJ. Yeah, let's go this or what's Ian's reporter's name? CJ. I will just stay home and smoke my herb. I feel too old for all that stuff now. Yeah. They need to make a bar for just for cannabis to see how many fights happen. Probably not a lot. They'd be too stoned to be fighting anybody. They'd be fighting with their words. JC Whitlock is, oh yeah. JC Whitlock, definitely hit JC Whitlock with the bottle, right? That tells you how much Ian's paying attention, because he hadn't said anything yet. Do y'all remember the Larry Berry character? Oh yeah, by Barry Bogan, right? Yeah, we don't talk about that nowadays. That's kind of sus, but alright. There's a reason for that. Oh, biker, what did you do to him? Time to go on my 2-hour breakfast break. Work break. What was that video that I did with what's his name? Like NJ or something. I forget his screen name. But he was like, yeah, I get to work at 10. Then I go on a 2-hour lunch break at 11, and then I go home at 2. It's like, no wonder why your paycheck's so small. And he's like, oh no, I get paid in quarters. They pay me in a sock full of quarters. I wasn't even an OC when that all went down. But I am a mod for a bunch of people. Oh, okay. I just let that clock run the whole 8 or 10 hour, depending on all the I have to fix that day. Okay. If I'm at work, I'm getting paid for it. Alright. Vehicle malfunction? You waited all this time till you malfunctioned? Sheesh. Ah. I got pulled over one day stocking the store, and I told the cop that I was in a hurry because my boss is mean and would fire me. Who's your boss? Peter Conrad. Give him my character's name. He bought it and let me go with a warning. Oh, cool! It's still green. I'm headed. We rent sheep to eat all the tall grass around the site. They are chill to be around. Oh, nice. Oh. That's a great way to maintain the lawn. Just get the sheep to eat the grass. Probably a good way of keeping the fire danger at a minimum. Oh yeah, I'm in a major city, so we're gonna get hit with all the chat spam now. That's why I turned off the radio. Ooh, a player got banned. Ooh. He didn't even ask who my boss was, but I would have said your character's name. Oh, so this came up on Saturday night. I came across a driver. I stopped the driver that was speeding, and he didn't have his license with him. I was looking through the law book. I'm like, okay, well, there is a fine for not being able to present your license, and it's a $2,000 fine in this server. And I go, well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna charge you for the fine, but I'm gonna let the arrest slide. And he's like, wait, what? Arrest? I'm like, well, with failure to present driver's license you can be arrested for that. And the other officer's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, you could be arrested. Like, what? I didn't know that. And after we let the guy go, we were talking, and he was like, well, according to the law book, you don't. Doesn't say that they have to arrest you. I go, no, but it's officer discretion, right? It's like, doesn't say anything about that. I'm like, okay. And he's like, so where did you get they can be arrested? I'm like, a former coworker of mine, she was pulled over for failure to yield at a stop sign, and she left her license at home, and she was arrested. And it's like, oh wow, whatever state you live in at that time, that's strong. It's really easy to get the license, but for some reason people haven't been doing that. I know, they haven't been. It's just a quick trip to the city, and was it a $50 purchase? Just like in real life. Yeah, well, so, and that's true. Like, I had a coworker that she dropped off her her niece at school and then was headed to work. Funny thing is, she works at a different school. We both were working at a school, and she failed to yield to a stop sign. I have to drive on the wrong side of the road now. That's right. And because she didn't have her license, they arrested her. I ain't gonna talk though. I drove 3 years before I got one. Yeah. I drove. Let's see. I drove on a tractor when I was 8. I learned how to drive a tractor when I was 8. I started driving a pickup truck when I was 11. I'm actually going to go up and then do the roundabout. The first time I got in after 2.0 hit that was the first thing I did. I think every single one of my characters except for 2 have their driver's license. And I'm saying except for 2 because those 2 I still haven't logged in. I got pulled over 3 times, but they let me go. This was a backwards small town. I got it now though, too much stress driving with that one. On my grandpa's farm we drove flatbed as soon as we could reach the pedals. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much how it was for me. And so we were sitting there on the side of the road for a few minutes, and he's like, going, well, the server's based on Florida laws, and he's like, okay, well, the only thing I can see is you have to have a valid license. I go, okay, but what if you left it at home? And he's like, I can't find any law saying that you have to have it on you. It just says you have to have a valid license. I'm like, okay, that's strange. Didn't they update all that though? I don't know. They've changed something. Like, pretty sure you need your license on you in Florida. That's what I think too. Because it's like I know in California you can be arrested. So here in California, and I was talking to my dad about this yesterday. On a first offense that happens, you could either get 6 months probation or 6 months jail time, or a combination thereof, plus $1,000 fine. Any offense after that, it's mandatory 6 months in jail time per offense. And we drove into town to get fuel and supplies, even though my cousin and I were like 8 and 9 years old. Oh gosh. When I was 12, I drove to the county dump in a pickup in the 56 Chevy pickup. I drove to the supply store where we got the cow feed. Florida law requires you to have a valid license on your person while driving. Yes, but we couldn't. He was looking up and couldn't find anything that said that what would happen if you didn't have your license. You have a valid license but didn't have it on you while driving, and that's really like we don't know. So I was like, I'm sorry. I thought it was a arrestable offense even then, because I know in North Carolina, Tennessee, and California, if you don't have your valid license on you, then it's you can be arrested. Texas didn't really care about having it on you as long as you had one. I forgot mine a lot, but I won't up here. Yeah, no, not here. Please don't. I mean, $1,000 fine plus either 6 months probation, where you're gonna have to report to a probation officer every 2 weeks, and at least once a month they'll be showing up to your work or your home at random times of the day. You can drive around up here with an ounce of bud, but you better not forget that license. Pretty much. Jeez, this is a long trip. I picked the one of the longest trips I've ever done. I still have 250 miles to go. And I still haven't done one delivery. But it's like New York is even stricter than that, biker. What's it like in New York? Come on. So in Texas, you can have, if you got pulled over without a license, but you were able to identify yourself, and they can confirm that you had a valid driver's license, you just get like a warning for that, like not driving without your license on you. They would just let you go with a warning most times. Like they'll give you a ticket for speeding, right? Or whatever they pulled you over for. But I also been stopped without license, insurance, or registration and got let go with warnings back in the day. But that depends on the town. It makes no sense. You can't even leave your license in your vehicle if you're not in it. And driving without it on you is an automatic ticket, heavy fine, and court at minimum. Oh, jeez. Well, you can, if you can prove that the cop had no probable cause to pull you over, then you could, you can fight the fine, and the court did the jail time. My tags go out in March, and can't even update them, so we'll see how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, you have to register here in California now. And don't you dare get caught without a valid registration, insurance, and inspection. That goes bad fast. I mean, it's been over 2 weeks since 2.0 came out, right? So they should be able to get their license. They've had ample time, in my opinion, to get their license. Bear in mind, whoops. Yeah, I'm good. Huge. Hold on. I'll read that in a second. A friend of mine has a son who was 14 and just backed a project car out of the driveway to move it, and a cop happened to be nearby and nailed him. Oh, jeez. Was it still on the driveway? Like, was it still on the guy's property? Or did he take it off the property? And to get my car registered here, I have to buy a whole Cadillac. Oh gosh, yeah. Converter, then I have to remove it all again. But I guess $600 is cheaper than no tag ticket. Yeah, pretty much. Because if you move the car and it was still, but didn't leave your property, then the cop would not be able to do it. You would be able to fight that in court. I would fight that in court. But if it left his property or his father's property, then yeah, then that's probable cause right there. No license, registrations, insurance, or inspection, all because his rear tires hit the road. Oh, jeez. Oh. Probably would still be able to fight probable cause on that, because it's just just 3 to 4 feet on the roadway. You probably would still be able to win probable cause. I would say it's a 50-50 chance on that. They lost? Oh. Okay. How far the tires? I would take was the car technically in the driveway? Well, if the front tires are still on the driveway, then yes, it was. It's like half on the drive. You said the back tires were on the roadway. Front tires were probably still on the driveway, so it wasn't fully on the public road. So yeah, I'd say it's. And that's why I'm a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer either, but my dad is. So it's like, hey, what's up? Hey, got this problem. But it's also New York law, so it'd be different than what I know. They should have called Saul. Yeah, they probably would have had a better shot. The court said because he was far enough on the roadway, if it was only a foot or less, it would have been. Oh, okay. So there is something that would have canceled out probable cause, but being 3 to 4 feet, okay, yeah, all right. Doesn't sound like it. Ah! Oh, what? Was he on his side for a second? Uh... Okay. That could have gotten you banned. Technically, I could still report him, but I'm not going to. No, he wasn't. Of course, it was a project car, and obviously not road legal. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Ah! Good thing they got trailers for project cars. Yeah. He's like looking like he's gonna be on his side. So here's the thing, like I always have my license on me, even if I'm not driving. Cause you never know, you might be in a car with somebody and they don't want to drive, and it's like, okay, I got 3 no insurance tickets from back in the day. I already know what they cost. Don't want no more, because I don't care if I only have to move it 2 feet. It's going on the trailer. I never go anywhere without my license on. Yeah. UIYHL? UIYHL. I wonder if his convoy partner got kicked and he's just waiting for his... Didn't mean to send that last message. Phone got water on it. Oh no. Oh no. That would have been bad to flip right there with this guy coming up. He'd been like, ah! Yeah, Rajan just butt text us, okay? Well, at least it wasn't 911 this time. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Another butt dialer. I wonder if that still happens. The only thing that they got accomplished in court is that Jason didn't have to wait till 21 to get his license. They dropped that part. Oh, nice. It happens to you? Oh no. Can you just imagine, like, oh yeah, I can get my license at 16. Nope, not anymore. You have to wait till you're 21. Oh no. Oh, apparently I haven't been down this road before. It's all grayed out. Nobody's wait. No one is waiting that long to drive. No, I think my friend Jesse did. Jesse didn't get his license until he was like 26. He walked around with the California state ID, but he didn't get his driver's license until he was 26. I know a few people that has happened to, but they kind of deserved it. Soul is 31 and has yet to get a license. Well, we've seen how Soul drives on American Truck Simulator. I don't know if we want him to drive in real life. That test was hard to failed mine 5 times because of anxiety. Oh, there's no short ones? Okay. Alright. That's fine. We'll just go ahead. Well, the first time I almost got hit, but that was an oops. Knock on wood, I have never failed a driver's test. Let's see. So, I missed one question on my first. When I first took my driver's test, I missed one question, which was fine. I passed the test. And then the second time I took a driver's test was I was in North Carolina to get my North Carolina license, and I failed one question there too, which was weird because it was they showed me a picture of a sign that to me, like, everywhere I know that sign means near a bridge. And they were like, no, that's incorrect. It was single lane road. And it's like, okay. I ain't gonna lie, I googled all of my written test questions. You're sitting there with your phone, making sure the proctor doesn't see you. Alright, I did mine online. Oh, okay. Alright. You did yours online. That's fine. I have a driver's license, motorcycle license, and I gave up my CDL. I never had a CDL. I had a driver's license and a forklift license. Oh, okay. Let's take a look. Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Catify is still live? Oh hell, we're raiding him. I gotta do this. We're raiding this guy. Oh, you don't have to retest? No. Um, not driver's license. Yeah, here's a raid message for followers, raid message for subscribers. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, I'll be streaming. Is my next stream. You guys have a nice day. Cause as much trouble as you can. We'll continue our most horrendous